Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a detailed review of the latest neckband earphones announced by Xiaomi in India, the Mi Neckband Bluetooth earphones Pro variant announced in India today. So while making this video, we are not really sure about the pricing, but expect it around the 2000 price segment. It might be lesser, but we expect this around the 2000 price segment. Now there are some interesting features like a powerful bass driver, up to 20 hours of music playback, then IPX5 splash and sweat proof, and you also get dual noise cancellation, that's ANC and ANC is included. That's something which is quite good because at this price segment you get both ANC and ENC included. So that's one of the highlights of these earphones. So we're going to do the detailed review of these earphones to talk about how good the experience is, the comfort level, the design aspect. Then we'll talk about the sound quality, the bass, the call performance, and also the battery life. So how good it is for the price segment, that's what we are going to talk about in this video. So if this is your first time on this channel, do hit the red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin the detailed review of the Mi Neckband Bluetooth Earphones Pro variant. So this is the new Mi Neckband Bluetooth Earphones Pro with a dual noise cancellation including ANC and ENC. It has powerful bass driver, up to 20 hours of playback time, and IPX5 splash and sweat proof. So that's the basic aspects. So we are expecting the price to be around the 2000 price segment. Now this has a micro USB charging port, 5 volt 1 ampere. So that's all in the box. Now there is a USB micro USB cable and 2 earbuds included. So that's all inside the box. So we're not going into the traditional unboxing because nothing much to unbox here. So we'll straight away go into the design and build quality, and we'll also talk about the sound quality of the Mi Neckband Bluetooth Earphones Pro. So this is the new Mi Neckband Bluetooth Earphones Pro, and you can see that first let's have a look at the build quality. Now the neckband design looks quite good. It's slightly thicker one comparing to other Bluetooth earphones in this price segment. This looks a bit thicker, but you can see that the build quality looks good. The fit and finish, you can also see there is a pattern embossed on the neckband, and you can also see that there is a matte finish on the top. It's a flat finishing here. We have the power key and the multifunction key, the up and down volume up and down key, and here we have a glossy finish, and here you can see that the charging port. Probably one of the disappointing aspect of this earphone is that it comes with only micro USB charging port. It should have been USB type C at this price segment, and also in 2021 almost all of the smartphones have moved to the USB type C port, and having a USB type C port makes it better because you can charge it with your smartphone cable, but here we have to carry around another second cable with this. So that's the charging port, and here at the back of the earphones you have this button. You can see that ANC is mentioned here. So this is the button for ANC. You can turn on or turn off the ANC from here. We'll talk about the ANC in detail. So this is the glossy finish, and here also you can see that the same kind of glossy finishing, and here we have the Mi branding and matte finish. Now you can also see that there is a pattern around. This looks quite good. Now the fit and finish looks really good. You can see that it is highly flexible earphones, and overall the looks also are quite good, even though this is slightly on the thicker side compared to other neckband earphones. This actually looks really premium. Now the cables are also quite good. Now the tip of the earphones, here you can see that they're quite small in size. We have the ear tips, and these ear tips are kind of designed in a way that it won't allow wax to block the earphones. So that's something which is quite good. Now both of them have the functionality, and here we can see that right and left mentioned there is a glossy finishing, and rest all areas we have a matte finish. There is a magnetic latch mechanism, and here we have something quite unique. You can see that this has a slightly projection towards the outer side, and this has projection inside. So what it does is overall it gives it a good locking mechanism. That's something which is quite good. Now unlike other earphones in this price segment like the OnePlus Buds Wireless Z, this does not have a option to play or pause the song when you latch on this magnetic thing. That's not included here. This is kind of regular one. Even if you latch or if you remove it, music will still continue to play unless you press the play or pause button. So that functionality is not included here. Overall, we feel the design and build quality definitely looks good, and nothing much to complain in this aspect. Now next, let's move on to the comfort aspect. Now we have been using these earphones for quite some time, and even for longer duration like 1.5 to 2 hours. In fact, 2 hours 15 minutes we use continuously these earphones. Now one thing what we noticed was initially it was pretty comfortable, even using for longer period. Now after a while, say almost like 1.5 hours, what we felt was this area was kind of slightly harsh. It's kind of having a slight pain in the ears after using for like 1.5 hours. Now this is again something which might not happen for you, because the ear design is different for each person, and we felt that a slight curvature here would have done slightly better overall in terms of the design aspect, or even a curved finishing here would have given slightly better overall finishing and comfort aspect. Now otherwise the comfort isn't bad though, so even if you're using for longer period you won't feel much of an issue, although we feel a slight design change would have done much better in terms of overall comfort aspect. So in terms of other features, it has Bluetooth 5.0 and we have IPX5 rating, that is sweat and splash resistant option is there. Then let's talk about the other aspect. This also comes with low latency, so that means even if you are gaming on this, what Xiaomi claims that the latency is very low. In fact, this is quite good in terms of gaming, although for gaming wired earphones makes much better sense, because the latency won't be an issue there. Now next, let's move on to the sound quality. So first let's have a look at the bass performance. Now one thing what we noticed about this earphone is that the bass looks pretty good actually. It may not be the other kind of punchy bass what you see on earphones like the Bode, where bass is the only criteria available, but here it's more of a balanced one. You get pretty good bass, and we're quite happy with whatever bass is provided. Frankly, I'm a person who likes more of a balanced sound signature instead of heavy bass. I like bass but not a heavy bass, so this one has a kind of more of a balanced one. The audio performance is good. Again, the sound signature is subjective. Some people might like, some people may not like, but I personally like the sound signature, and this is definitely much better than the Mi Sonic or rather the Redmi Sonic based earphones launched a few months back. That was priced lower than that. That was around 1300 rupees. That is much cheaper. This looks much better in terms of sound signature, and overall quality also looks pretty good. Now the bass, as I said before, is quite okay. There is adequate bass. The vocals and the instruments are also again pretty good in terms of the experience. So overall we are quite happy with whatever been offered here. So that is the sound output, and we feel Xiaomi has done a quite good job in terms of the sound performance. Now in terms of call quality, so we have taken calls with this, and we felt that this is pretty good in terms of call quality. There is a microphone built in, and we never felt any sort of issues. We took calls like for almost 40-45 minutes, and we did not see any sort of issues here. So again, call quality is pretty good on these earphones. Now one of the important things about this is the ANC and ENC. So ANC is included, so as I said before, there is a button here to turn on the ANC. Now what Xiaomi claims is that it can reduce the outdoor noise by around 25 dB. So that's what Xiaomi claims. So assume that you have a room wherein you're listening to music, and the external noises are around 40 dB. So assume that it is 40 dB outdoor noise. Then when you turn on the ANC, it can reduce by 25 dB. That means the net noise is reduced to around 15 dB. So that's what this earphones does with the ANC. So that's something which is quite good at this price segment, because you may not will not get proper ANC at this price segment, because this is more of a budget thing, and complete ANC will not be possible. And what we felt was the seal of these earphones is also quite good, although as I said before, this curved finishing could have done slightly better in terms of protecting the noise reduction, but overall we feel the ANC performed quite well for the price segment it is being offered, and it does reduce the noise, especially the fan noise or wind noises outdoor. That can be definitely reduced with this, but louder noises definitely won't reduce much with this, because it can reduce only up to 25 dB. So that's the noise reduction. So that's something which is quite good in terms of the experience. Now battery life, around 20 hours of battery life is what this is offering. Around again with 50 to 60% of the volume, you get around 20 hours of music playback. That's what Xiaomi claims. So that's quite good, I would say. Not bad. Again, if you increase the volume and if you play with complete ANC turned on, your battery life will definitely reduce. But on an average, you can expect around 14 to 15 hours. That's what we feel in terms of the battery life offered on these earphones. So now talking about the battery charging mechanism. Now, as I said before, one of the biggest downside is that there is no USB Type-C charging included. Apart from that, there is no fast charging supported, because if you look at the OnePlus Buds Wireless C and few other earphones in this price segment, some of them do offer fast charging, like 10 minutes of charging, you get around 10 hours of music playback. So fast charging is not included. Otherwise, these earphones are quite good. So a couple of downside. One is that there is no fast charging. It will take around 1.5 hours to charge the entire battery, and then USB Type-C is not included. That's one of the major downside we felt. Otherwise, these are quite good. The sound looks good. The max volume is pretty good. The bass performance is good. More of a balanced sound signature, and comfort levels are adequately okay, and the battery life is also quite good. So we are not really sure about the pricing of these earphones. We expect these to be priced around the 2000 price segment. If that's the pricing, we feel these are decent headphones for the price segment, offering good quality. All-round sound signature is also quite okay. Then battery life is decent, and then overall we feel the Mi Neckband Bluetooth Earphones Pro are kind of providing good experience overall. Especially at this price segment, you also get ANC and ENC included. So that's something which is quite good. So if you're looking for a new Bluetooth earphones, we suggest you to try these. These are pretty good in terms of overall sound signature, and Mi Bluetooth earphones provides good experience. So that was a detailed review of the Mi Bluetooth earphones, or rather the Neckband Bluetooth earphones Pro variant. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.